The most useless megaprojects in the world. Welcome back to Knowledge Matrix, where we explore the most useless megaprojects in the world. These are projects that cost billions but left us wondering, what were they thinking? 1. The Millennium Dome, London, UK. The Millennium Dome is a large dome-shaped building in Greenwich, London. It was built to commemorate the new millennium and was open to the public from 2000 to 2002. The dome has been called the most useless mega project in the world because it was very expensive to build and has not been successful in attracting visitors. The Millennium Dome was designed by Richard Rogers and Partners. The construction of the Millennium Dome was controversial from the start. The project was over budget and behind schedule. The dome was also criticized for its design, which some people thought was ugly. The Millennium Dome was opened to the public on December 31, 1999. The opening ceremony was a lavish event that was attended by Queen Elizabeth II and other dignitaries. The dome was initially popular with visitors, but the number of visitors declined rapidly after the first few weeks. The Millennium Dome closed to the public on December 31, 2002. It was reopened in 2007 as the O2, an entertainment complex. The O2 has been more successful than the Millennium Dome in attracting visitors. However, it is still not clear whether the O2 will be able to generate enough revenue to cover the cost of its construction. 2. Ciudad Real Central Airport, Spain. Ciudad Real Central Airport, located in Spain, was an ambitious project with a controversial history. Designed to serve as an alternative to Madrid's Barajas Airport, it opened in 2008 with high hopes but quickly faced financial difficulties. The airport's remote location and limited transportation connections contributed to its downfall. In 2010, it became known as one of the world's largest ghost airports due to minimal passenger traffic. Despite being the first private airport in Spain, it never reached its intended capacity of 10 million travelers a year. The airport, which cost more than $1.3 billion, was abandoned just 4 years after its construction. It stands as a stark reminder of the economic bust that followed Spain's mid-2000s construction boom. The Spanish government eventually sold the airport at a significant loss. Despite its troubled past, the facility has since found new life as a testing ground for autonomous vehicles and drone technology, showcasing the adaptability of failed megaprojects in today's changing world. 3. The Ryugyong Hotel in Pyongyang, North Korea. The Ryugyong Hotel in Pyongyang, North Korea, is one of the most useless megaprojects in the world. Construction on the hotel began in 1987, and it was originally scheduled to be completed in 1989. However, the project was plagued by delays and cost overruns, and it was never completed. The hotel is now a 105-story, unfinished concrete shell that dominates the Pyongyang skyline. There are a number of reasons why the Ryugyong Hotel is considered to be a useless mega project. First, it is simply too large. The hotel has 3,000 rooms, which is more than twice the number of rooms in any other hotel in the world. North Korea does not have the tourism industry to support such a large hotel, and it is unlikely that the hotel will ever be filled to capacity. Second, the hotel is poorly designed and constructed. The building is said to be structurally unsound, and there have been reports of cracks and leaks. The hotel also lacks basic amenities such as running water and electricity. Third, the hotel is expensive to maintain. The North Korean government has reportedly spent millions of dollars on the hotel each year, even though it has never been opened. The hotel is a drain on the North Korean economy, and it is unlikely that it will ever be profitable. The Ryugyong Hotel is a symbol of North Korea's economic mismanagement and its obsession with grandiose projects. 4. The Three Gorges Dam, China. The Three Gorges Dam in China is a hydroelectric dam on the Yangtze River in the Three Gorges region. It is the world's largest hydroelectric dam by installed capacity, 22,500 MW, as well as the world's largest and most expensive hydroelectric project. The dam has been controversial since its inception and has been criticized for its environmental and social impacts. Proponents of the dam argue that it provides a clean and renewable source of energy and that it has helped to improve flood control and navigation on the Yangtze River. They also argue that the dam has brought economic benefits to the region. and that it has helped to reduce China's reliance on fossil fuels. However, critics of the dam argue that it has had a devastating impact on the environment, including causing widespread flooding and landslides. They also argue that the dam has displaced millions of people, and that it has destroyed important cultural and historical sites. The Three Gorges Dam has also been criticized for its safety risks. The dam is located in an earthquake-prone area, and there is a risk that the dam could fail in a major earthquake. Despite the controversy, the Three Gorges Dam remains a major source of electricity for China. The dam is also a popular tourist destination, and it is one of the most iconic landmarks in China. 5. China's abandoned ghost city. China's abandoned ghost city of Ordos is a prime example of a mega project that has gone wrong. The city, which was built to accommodate over 1 million people, is now largely empty. The construction of Ordos began in 2003, and the city was officially opened in 2009. However, the city's population never reached the projected levels, and Ordos has since become a symbol of China's economic slowdown. There are a number of reasons why Ordos has failed to live up to its expectations. One reason is that the city was built in a remote location, far from major economic centers. Another reason is that the city was poorly planned, and many of the buildings are now in disrepair. The abandoned ghost city of Ordos is a stark reminder of the risks of megaprojects. These projects are often expensive and ambitious, and they can have a significant impact on the environment and local communities. Another reason is that the city was poorly planned. Many of the buildings were poorly constructed and are now in disrepair. The city also lacks basic infrastructure, such as schools and hospitals. The future of Ordos is uncertain. The city is still largely empty, and it is unclear whether it will ever be able to attract enough residents and businesses to become a viable city. 6. The Big Dig Boston. The Big Dig, officially known as the Central Artery/Tunnel Project, was a highway megaproject in Boston, Massachusetts. The aim of the project was to reroute a portion of Interstate 93, I-93, away from the city's central downtown area by burying it in a tunnel and constructing a new elevated roadway in its place. The project also involved the construction of a new third harbor tunnel, the Ted Williams Tunnel, and the renovation of several existing bridges and tunnels. The Big Dig was one of the most expensive highway megaprojects in American history, with a final cost of over $15 billion. The project was also plagued by delays and mismanagement. The original completion date of 1995 was pushed back several times, and the project was not finally completed until 2006. The Big Dig has been criticized for a number of reasons. However, the negative impacts of the Big Dig outweigh the positive impacts. The project was extremely expensive. It was delayed by several years. It was plagued by mismanagement. It has had a number of negative environmental impacts, and it is aesthetically unappealing. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Knowledge Matrix and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.